Rahul, uh, I want to talk about what is it that you would want to buy? What is it that you want to invest in? You are not very constructive equities, but surely there are opportunities.
Oh, for sure, Neeraj. I think it all depends on the price point and what the valuations are. So I think the recent listing LG looks interesting to me compared to the valuation of, say, a Dixon or a Havells or a Blue Star. So I think LG certainly looks good. I'd still buy one of the alcohol stocks, either UB or UNSP. I'm fairly comfortable with either of them. We were discussing IT a little earlier. I think TCS is all right to have as a portfolio name. I think it definitely could potentially be looked at. I think Hindustan Aeronautics from defense is also an interesting name that comes to mind. I think in banking, Neeraj bhai, I think I would like to stick to HDFC Bank and SBI. SBI has been one of my favorites for almost 2 years now, and I would still want to stick with it. I think HDFC Bank and SBI would probably be two names that I would recommend. Maybe on correction, something like a Havells would look interesting to me. Not at the current price, but maybe something on corrections.
But sorry, so, that's a buffet, right? Of a lot of large cap names. Nothing small size, a small size bank, for example, a DCB, let's say.
DCB for sure, Neeraj. I think the point I was trying to make was it's had a good run. I think if you see, a lot of brokers have their targets between 170, 180. And I think for a bank which has a 14.5%, 15% ROE, a very strong ROA profile. In fact, in the numbers, the net interest margins actually sequentially expanded, which was, something that you're not seen with a lot of banks. So I think I was just talking to Parag bhai during the break, and he was telling me that he also sees about a 20% kind of upside. So like there are a lot of large cap banks that have a 20% upside on them. So that's the question. So large versus mid, I still think DCB is a great stock to be holding. But like I said, I think if the call is, say, between an SBI 20% and a DCB 20-25%, I'll become more comfortable buying an SBI. That's just a simple way.
So that I completely agree. If large cap is giving me 20%, then why should I buy small cap?
So, but are you buying a DCB or are you buying an SBI?
DCB on that day itself, we discussed on Friday, whatever was the last trading day, and I was very constructive after the results. And so the only thing which I had a different view than Rahul is that historical averages, sometimes need to be seen that how the future looks like, right? So DCB, I feel that from this result, as he rightly said, that NIM expanded QOQ when you had a repo rate cut impact. And the way they are squeezed in, the way they are running the tight ship, as explained by the CEO on the call, and I have not met them, I have just heard the call. And from there only I derived this bullishness that, the operating leverage is there, he is running a tight ship, stock is completely on that day it was trading at 0.6 times and PE of 5.5. So from the way it looks like, and the credit cost was just 31 bips for this quarter.
But
so that made me bullish. Of course, I am also not going to buy today after such a big move. From that day we discussed, today it is up 18% from that day to today.